Bruges, Belgium, a fairytale city. Bruges is a city in northwestern Belgium. It is known for its canals, cobblestone streets, and medieval buildings. The city is a popular tourist destination and is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Bruges was founded in the 9th century. It became a major trading center in the Middle Ages and was one of the richest cities in Europe. The city's wealth is reflected in its architecture, which includes many beautiful churches, palaces, and other buildings. One of the most popular things to do in Bruges is to take a canal cruise. This is a great way to see the city from a different perspective and to admire the many historic buildings that line the canals. Another popular activity is to visit the Markt, the main square in Bruges. The Markt is surrounded by many historic buildings, including the Belfry and the City Hall. The Belfry is a bell tower that offers panoramic views of the city. Bruges is also home to a number of museums, including the Groningen Museum, which houses a collection of Flemish paintings. Bruges is a great place to visit for a weekend getaway or a longer vacation. The city has something to offer everyone, from its beautiful architecture and canals to its museums and restaurants. Here are some additional facts about Bruges. Bruges is known as the Venice of the North because of its many canals. The city is home to the world's oldest brewery, De Havman. Bruges is also known for its chocolate and lace. The city is a popular destination for weddings and honeymoons. Here are some tips for planning your trip to Bruges. The best time to visit Bruges is during the spring or fall, when the weather is mild. The city is very walkable, but you can also get around by bicycle or by canal boat. Bruges is a popular tourist destination, so it is important to book your accommodation in advance, especially if you are visiting during the peak season. Be sure to try some of the local cuisine, such as Belgian waffles, chocolate, and beer. Here are some of the things you can do in Bruges on a budget. Visit the Markt and the Belfry. Take a walk through the historic city center. Visit the Church of Our Lady. Visit the Groningen Museum. Visit the De Havman Brewery. Take a canal cruise. Some companies offer discounts for students and seniors. Visit the Saturday market on the Markt. Enjoy a picnic in one of the city's many parks. Conclusion: Bruges is a beautiful and affordable city to visit. With its canals, cobblestone streets, and medieval buildings, Bruges is a city that is sure to charm everyone who visits. Vocabulary: canals, man-made waterways that are used for transportation and recreation. Cobblestone streets, streets that are paved with small stones. Medieval buildings, buildings that were built during the Middle Ages 5th to 15th centuries. Popular tourist destination, a place that is visited by many tourists. UNESCO World Heritage Site, a place that is considered to be of great cultural or historical importance and is protected by the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization UNESCO. Belfry, a bell tower. City Hall, the building where the city government is located. Museum, a building where objects of historical, artistic, cultural, or scientific interest are stored and exhibited. Flemish paintings, paintings that were created by Flemish artists. Panoramic views, uninterrupted views of a wide area. Brewery, a place where beer is made. Fairytale City, a city that is like something out of a fairy tale. Historic city center, the oldest part of the city. Local cuisine, the food that is typical of a particular region or country. Belgian waffles, a type of waffle that is popular in Belgium. Chocolate, a sweet food that is made from cocoa beans. Beer, an alcoholic beverage that is made from barley, hops, and yeast. Budget, a plan for how to spend money. Discounts, reductions in the price of something. Picnic, a meal that is eaten outdoors. Here are 10 of the best things to do in Bruges. Visit the Markt. The Markt is the main square in Bruges, and it's a great place to start your visit. The square is surrounded by beautiful historic buildings, including the Belfry of Bruges and the Bruges City Hall. You can also find many restaurants and cafes on the Markt, so it's a great place to stop for a bite to eat or a drink. Take a canal cruise. One of the best ways to see Bruges is from the water. There are many companies that offer canal cruises, and they typically last about 30 minutes. You will see some of the city's most iconic landmarks, such as the Church of Our Lady and the Groothuis Museum. Visit the Church of Our Lady. The Church of Our Lady is a beautiful Gothic church that houses the Michelangelo, Madonna and Child sculpture. The sculpture is one of the most famous works of art in Belgium, and it's definitely worth a visit. Visit the Groningen Museum. The Groningen Museum is a museum of art that houses a collection of Flemish paintings. The museum is home to works by some of the most famous Flemish artists, including Jan van Eyck and Hans Memling. Climb the Belfry of Bruges. The Belfry of Bruges is a bell tower that offers panoramic views of the city. The climb to the top is well worth it for the amazing views. Visit De Havemont Brewery. De Havemont Brewery is one of the most famous breweries in Bruges. The brewery offers tours and tastings, so you can learn about the brewing process and sample some of the local beer. Visit the chocolate shops. Bruges is known for its chocolate, and there are many chocolate shops to choose from. Be sure to try some of the local chocolate, such as pralines and truffles. Visit the lace shops. Bruges is also known for its lace. There are many lace shops in the city, where you can buy lace products, such as tablecloths and handkerchiefs. Take a walk through Minnewater Park. Minnewater Park is a beautiful park located on the outskirts of Bruges. The park is home to a lake, swans, and ducks. It's a great place to relax and enjoy the scenery. Visit the Beginhof ten Wijgaard. The Beginhof ten Wijgaard is a former Belgian community that is now a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The Beginhof is a beautiful oasis of calm in the heart of the city. These are just a few of the many things to do in Bruges. With its canals, cobblestone streets, and medieval buildings, Bruges is a city that has something to offer everyone.